Major backlash against movie director Quentin Tarantino. Yes, police in Philadelphia, New York City, and Los Angeles launching a massive boycott of all Quentin Tarantino's movies. The movie director is sparking controversy by telling a crowd of anti-cop protesters, in his words, quote, "I have to call the murderers, referring to police officers. Well, the speech happening just days after an NYPD officer was gunned down in the line of duty. Rich Costello, former president of Philadelphia's Fraternal Order of Police, who was shot twice in the face in the line of duty, joins us. Good evening, sir. And what in the world is going on with Quentin Tarantino, do you think?
Well, what I think, Greta, is we have another Hollywood hack here who has a movie coming out that is trying to get his name and face on the news to get free publicity for his movie. Normally they have to pay for it. This gives it to him. And in this case, he's standing in the blood of a murdered New York City police officer, and I think that's despicable.
You know, most of his movies, at least ones that I've seen or heard about, are violent. I mean, it's like, you know, he makes money on violence, and there's incredible violence. I mean, so it's sort of appalling that he's out there like the big peacenik trying to call for calm. He's not trying to do that. He's trying to rev people up against the police.
Yeah, this guy claimed he had a conscience. As far as I'm concerned, he has the conscience of Jack the Ripper. But this will be an easy boycott for us because his films are about as entertaining as watching roadkill. So missing them won't be any problem whatsoever.
Do you think that, that there would be an effective boycott? I mean, are you really hearing that police in these cities are doing it, and whether there's support for a boycott from people who are not police, but friends of police, perhaps?
Well, the boycott, our meeting started at 7 p.m. Tuesday evening. The boycott was offered to our membership, and by 7:02, the boycott was put into effect unanimously. So I would say that's pretty good support.
Do you have the sense that police feel there's a target on their back? And to what extent, you know, is the media, you know, partially responsible for putting the spotlight on this?
Well, Greta, police are the last group in America that it is still perfectly acceptable to stereotype, to smear, and to slur as a group. When one is accused, we are all guilty. And unlike anybody else, when an officer's accused, he's guilty until proven innocent. So yes, we feel that oftentimes the rights that we're asked to die for on behalf of everybody else are denied to us. The rights of due process, the rights of being innocent until proven guilty, the right to face your accuser. We don't seem to get any of that.
Well, Rich, I don't know if you've ever been to Washington, D.C. to see the memorial for the fallen law enforcement, but it is quite breathtaking. More than 20,000 names etched into the wall of the many men and women who have been killed in the line of duty. It's breathtaking. But anyway, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.